Hello, hello. Happy Monday. I don't know how those two words go together, but there I said it. I thought I'd just turn my camera on. I've been playing with my scraps. I'm trying to, greatly reduce this box. This is like a for a 12 by 12 paper and about 2 inches high, and it's stacked almost full with Tim Holtz scraps mostly. Now, some of this stuff, this is not Tim Holtz. I don't remember. This is so golly. I forget. I got it from scrapbook.com. There's a couple of things in here that aren't Tim Holtz, and if I come across one, I'll let you know that it's not a Tim Holtz. But for the most part, well, for instance, well, no, that is Tim Holtz. For instance, I've got these pieces of chipboard here, obviously are not Tim Holtz, they're just chipboard. And then I know that's not Tim Holtz. That's one of those Michael's pads. Hey, Pam. Hey, Teresa. So I'm going to set this over here to the side and just start grabbing through it. Oops. I'll show you what I've been working on today. Um, they got this little thing, which this is not a Tim Holtz scrap. It's just something that was in my stash, but I used Tim Holtz scraps to decorate it. And I saw this creator make one of these little envelopes, and I thought that is such a cute idea. So I did this thing, and I've got a scrap inside of there. And then this is one of those things that I made the other day with you guys. And that's obviously not Tim Holtz, but the rest probably is. Um, and then I made this little folio, which it flips up like so. And then this is just a little belly band with some Tim Holtz stuff tucked into it. And then I've got a pocket here, and this flip open. This here is a little skinny belly band with just a dictionary page envelope that I made. And then this one has a belly band. It's got stuff tucked in and another little envelope. And got a little pocket over here. No pockets here. Then this opens up, and I've got little bugs, no pockets, and then I've got these little pockets here I made a little piece of something to write in. Got that done. I've been working on this for a few days. And then, where'd I put the box? Here we go. Let's see, what else did I get done here? I got a lot done. I got a lot done. I don't know if I ever showed you guys that one. Just a couple of little tag pockets. Just trying to get through these scraps, and I'll probably end up giving most of these away because I'll never use them all. I love this thing. It's not Tim Holtz, but I absolutely adore these two cats playing Tiddlywinks. Anyway, I digress. I'm glad you took a break from your yard work too. Um, yeah, I took a break from housework. I didn't get my phone call on Friday, so I'm hoping to get it today. Um, hope, hope, hope. Anyway, if I don't, I don't. It is what it is. I can't force things. Let's see. I'm just looking for a piece and trying to decide, by the size of it, what it could possibly be. Anything can be tags, obviously. Oh, I'll show you how she made that um, little envelope because it's so cute. I'd rather have some non-directional paper. Let's see if I've got some here. This is sort of non-directional if I cut it the right way. So I've got a 2 inches because my punch is 2 inches. And then let's go 6 inches. I don't even think it needs to be 6. Let's go 5. Go 3 by 5. And then my little punch, which this is a Stampin' Up punch. It's just a little tag punch. Just punch the top of that. I think I need to sharpen this one. Okay, and then we'll fold up one side. I have to decide. I think I want this to be the inside. Fold up one side, like so. Maybe a little bit more. Where'd the... And then for this side, before I fold it down, I'm going to score it because I want it to be a little bit higher. I want it to be right about here where it folds down. And then I can take and grab a circle punch. I love my punches. Hey, Jim. And just kind of eyeballing where the center is. And just kind of trim, get it as straight as I can. I never get these straight. It's okay. No big deal. And I can still choose which side I want the outside, which side I want to be the inside. I think I want the neutrals. And then just take and I think I'll use some cellophane tape. Let's make sure that's nice and straight. Let's ink it up. Inka dinka dinka. Yeah, I didn't necessarily expect anybody to hop on, but if you're here, that's fabulously awesome. If not, I'm still going to be doing this whether you're here or you're not. Because I'm just killing time, I have been, canning and preserving and freezing and staying super busy in my kitchen. I'm tired. I don't want to be in my kitchen anymore. I can only take so much. The inside here, because you'll be able to see it if you open it. Let's grab some tape. I have some that are Tim Holtz, and then I have some that I handmade. And I'm just going to use my handmade. And this is just packing tape that I dyed with alcohol. Come on the edge here, tape down that edge, and fold it over. And this stuff works way better than washi tape too. Trim off that excess. Okay, grabbed a little piece of hair there. And then the only Tim Holtz scrap I'm not using, obviously, is like my ribbons and laces and stuff. But I am trying to use up scrap as I can. I think I put all my scrap away. I cleaned up the other day. Hate it when I do that because then I can't find anything. Let's do this. No, I'm looking for a. That's not big enough. Well, guess what I have? I have some Tim Holtz fabric. So how about that, folks? Let's see if I can rip some of this music fabric sort of straight. I didn't get a very good cut there. These scissors are crap for fabric. Garbage. Whatever. Oh no. I don't know about a melatonin hangover. I know nothing about that. Let's see. This is too big, too wide. Nope, I'm not using that. I'm not. It didn't rip the way I wanted it to. And I don't want anything to be too thick because then, it's not going to fit nicely into something. Or we've got a fun little envelope. And let me see. Let me think. How do I want this to behave? Maybe I don't want to go that way at all. Maybe I want to go a different direction with that. Okay, think. Think, think, think. Could stick that on there, but it's not, this is a thicker paper, so it doesn't sit as flat as you wish it would. It's nice and thick. No. Okay. I got to rethink my life here for a minute. I have, let's grab another piece of small scrap. Not big one, small one. What's this? No. Here we go. No. Okay. Get a punch. I have this fun little EK success punch. Just got to figure out where the hole is. Are you stuck? Well, nothing worse than a stuck punch. Oh, it punched it all right. It's just stuck in there. Come on out. Well, friends, that didn't work out very well. Okay, try something different. I don't feel like messing with it. I need a butterfly punch is what I need. Here we go. That's kind of big. Nope, save that for something else. Don't like it. Don't like it. Um, hmm. See if I had something come up and under. Let's take a look at this piece of paper here for a minute. Okay, got a plan. I have a plan. Well, hi, Chow. Hi, Maddie. Welcome. Yeah, I didn't cut that straight at all. Okay, let's ink that. It's gonna go. So, one will get glued down. bottom will get glued down. This is what I call impromptu. Wing it, make it up as you go crafting. I could put a tiny magnet there. Oh, I hate dealing with these tiny magnets. They're hard to. I think that's what I'll do. Oops, that's 3. I don't need 3. Okay. Need some red tape. Oh, yep. See, Mike borrowed some of my red tape and never brought it back. This is why I don't like lending him stuff. And I don't like him in my craft room. Comes in here, he steps on things. I'm like, dude, can't you see that's there? Oh, sorry, I didn't see it. Dude, get the F out of my craft room. Not this one. I can't find the end. It doesn't have to hold a lot. If I could just get this to not be staticky. It's weird because there's static on magnets. Very weird. That is strange. Okay. Or maybe it's just the magnet trying to stick to my scissors. Okay. Let's find my tweezers. That's a good idea, Pam. Traffic cones. Well, listen, the other day, oh, that's why I don't want to use tweezers because it wants to stick. The other day, he was looking for, and I was looking for, my hot glue gun, which, you know, I have a love-hate affair with. And I have no idea where it is. It might be somewhere in here. It might be in my closet in the other room. He's like, I'll go look for it. And he starts walking in here. And like an elephant in a china shop, steps on something on the floor. And so, you know, please don't assume that because something's on the floor, it's garbage. I craft from my floor quite frequently. No, it's too big. I want smaller. Let me find a smaller punch. Yeah, there we go. That's more like it. So, anyway, never did find my hot glue gun. It's all, listen, I put all my hot glue gun supplies. I have one of those big ones and I have a couple of little ones. I have big, fat, long glue sticks. I have little glue sticks. I couldn't tell you where any of it is. It's all together in a tote somewhere. Yeah. I just have to watch him in here to make sure. I mean, I don't mind sharing my space with him if he wasn't so clumsy or careless. To me, in my mind, it's careless. To him, it's clumsy. But yeah, I find it careless. So, um, okay. So now I've got a little envelope. Uh-oh, I didn't think about that. Yeah, it will fit through. It'll be a pain in the neck, but it will fit through. that can be opened. We can put something inside. Let's grab this because we're trying to use the scraps. But and the other thing is that believe it or not, I mean, if you look around at my craft room right now, you'd think that I was a real slob, but I'm really picky about neatness. Otherwise, like especially like in my kitchen and stuff like that. And I kind of go a little nuts when things start to get chaotic in my mind. It just because that's what happens when you have a chaotic mind already. You gotta have control over something. See, every one of these little scraps has its own value and beauty. There, we got something in the envelope. Uh-oh. Something dropped that I really didn't probably want to drop. I don't know what it was, though. Okay, I can see one problem here I need to deal with, maybe, which is just rounding these corners a little bit, because it'd be easier to get in and out of that. I'm not going to even try and round them. I'm just going to trim them. Trying to get in and out of this little hole. There. Now, that can go on a tag or something. Let's make a tag. Okay, I've got this yellow. Yeah, let's use that. Oh, hi, Melanie. Okay, try and be quiet. So you'll get in trouble at work. Let's make this 2 inches as well. And we will make this with the same. Where'd it go? Well, I'll be doggone. Where is it? Get in there. I think I'll go make it a small tag. Uh-oh, now I have to decide which side to use. This is from the newer paper pads. This is the yellow of the, I think he calls them eclectics. Never. I don't remember. Oh, nice. Only 2 in the office. Lovely. I can't decide which page I want to be the front page. I think here. And I believe I will make that a pocket as well. So let's open this out. I like multiple pockets. Cannot lie. Got a couple of wide ones here. Oops, that one's stuck to nothing. That one's stuck whether I like it or don't. We'll put glue here. Didn't I take out another white one? And I'm going to trim that off. Decided I don't want the rip look there. And then I should ink that before I put the tape on, but it is what it is. Now I can close it. And then I can have a little something something in that pocket. A ticket would be good, but I'm not getting out anything new. But look what I have. So some of those papers have like these little collages already on them. And you think when you get them, what in the world can I do with that? I think I want. This is what in the world you can do with it. I have a bunch of those strips, the pre-made collage strips that Tim released, I don't know, a couple of years ago. Maybe it was 5 years ago. I don't know, it was a while ago. Okay. And let's make that have ticket edges. I didn't get that straight at all. Okay. Picky about straightness. That's closer to straight. Oh, I love that flamingo. Melanie, my email is should be listed in my about page, but it's flownthecoop@gmail.com. Like a chicken would fly the coop, flown the coop. And if anybody wonders about what in the heck, how did you come up with that? Well, I got divorced. Stub, okay. I'm not very good at this cutter right here. I can never get stuff straight on here. Oh, I see how to get it straight. All these years. You just got to kind of eyeball inside of there. So when I got divorced, I got myself my own email. And that is it. I have one, I have another one, which is Ms. like MS Tracy Fear at gmail.com. So that's an easy one too. Neither of those is private, but the Flown the Coop one, I try and keep more for my crafty business. And the other one, I try and keep more for like medical and other business. But if they get mixed up, I don't, it's not a biggie. There. So there, got a little tag within a tag, within a pocket, and a little envelope with something in it. More scraps down, 100 million more to go. Let's put a thingy in there. Where's that one that I already cut out? I'm kind of stingy with my red because red's my color, you know, but here's one. This one works. I know. I missed on. tie this in a little. I mean, I miss having her on Friday mornings and stuff, and her fun games and her great personality. Trying not to talk like a Maynard. Is that what you call him? I don't know. I don't really like that in a knot, but that's the way it's going to be. So, whatever. No, I don't like it that way. I just don't. So, I'm not going to have it that way. Let's try. Hot diggity dog. Because on Friday mornings, or like when somebody's live with me, they don't have to do all the talking. I'm not a talker. That flamingo you're talking about, her name is Gladys, and she's super popular. Yeah, it's better that way. I know, right, Pam? But she must be a lot happier. I mean, because I get myself into the doom and gloom. Ooh, I ripped that a little bit. Okay. Just be more careful next time. Okay, you will. Um, ooh, I like this. This will make a pretty book. So easy. Okay. We'll do 7 millimeters. It doesn't have to be a huge book. But I do want it bigger than that. So let me grab. Maybe I'm going to put it this way. I printed up a bunch of my, for my channel members, I had posted some, I don't know, what did I post? I posted, yap, 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 yap. Posted some, um, magazine advertisements from a magazine called The Lady that I got at a thrift store. And, scanned it, and posted the pictures. And I was trying to print them out on this paper here, and my printers, both of them, were just being complete jerks. They did not want to comply. They kept saying I didn't have any paper. I had the wrong paper. I should, get life. I don't know. I would love to have a printer that's not temperamental. And my now my laser printer would have done them with no problem at all, but my laser printer is gone. She broke. A little bit more. We'll make a little itty bitty journal out of this one. I could rip the pages, but I'm not going to. So what had happened was is somehow I had gotten something stuck and trapped in the rollers, and I could not get it out. I took that thing completely apart and still couldn't get it out. So that thing went kaput. Now, let me see if I can cut those straight again. Hi, Jay. Yeah, the world is full of doomers, and I get doomy. Doomy. I will go into those rabbit holes. And find myself, you know, scared of everything. Scared of the grocery store. Scared of everything. Do I want to stitch this? Yeah, I think I will. Be super easy. Take a minute. I'm not even going to measure. I just got to find my poker. Yeah, I didn't even get close, but that's okay. All right. BAM. What's BAM? What's the BAM rabbit hole? I might have a piece long enough right here. Yep, that'll be long enough. I want it to come from the outside in. Why did I do that? Yeah, because I want to. So that's going to be the easiest little stitch ever. Getting it tight enough is going to be the trick. There we go. I can use all these scraps. I don't consider that cheating. Okay. Just so you know. Bricks and minifigs. What are those? Oh, Lego. Okay, got you. Okay. Yeah. The only kind of kid thing I do is I still play Pokemon Go, but every single day. I try to do it every single day. Some days I accidentally miss. And I hate that because then I don't get my streak bonus, but digress. Okay. Now we just need a journal cover. Let's see, what do we have pretty in the scrap pile? To put this up here where I can see it better. There are like cool designs in some of these scraps. Not many, because I've used up most of them. I do like those colors together. Part of a tag. That's not a Tim Holtz. That's not Tim Holtz. This is but it's too wide. May have to just do a little collaging on there. I'm not done digging though. Isn't that nice? That's some of vellum, Holtz vellum paper. Just leave that out. I want to play with that. Oh, I don't know where this came from. It's not a Tim. I made this. I don't remember making it, but I know I did. I don't know why it's in this bucket. You guys can see. Oh, a friend of mine sent me this. It's so cute. There used to be a lot more people in it, but I took the people out. And I don't typically do people unless, at least not Tim Holtz people. I like these tickets. See, I got a bunch of tickets I can cut out of there. Here's a butterfly that I made. Oh, I gotta get this off of here. I'm just dropping things everywhere. Now that doesn't go at all. That doesn't go. Doesn't go. I don't want it. I wish I had a flower punch. I need a flower punch, you guys. I can make my own flower though if I want to. I'm looking for something on here that has a large flower that I can cut out. Oh, what's this doing in here? What's it going here? Oh, so guys, if I do get a phone call, I will excuse myself and take that fall. Don't you hate waiting for a call? Absolutely hate it. Oh, here's a leaf I cut out. Hang on. There's a leaf. Let's see, do I have anything else? Okay. I'm gonna have to probably break into focal points here pretty soon. All right. Trim that with my trimmer. Yeah, I'm just not a I only like people, you guys know this about me already. I only like people if they're really weird looking. Or, like hand drawn. Like photographs of other people are just bothersome to me. And that's just a personal preference. Nothing against them at all. Like that's a person, but it's also postage, you know. Yeah. Is that Tim Holtz paper? Yeah, it is. I think it is. This just goes in a specific direction, so put that down first. Just a little bit. Come on, glue. But I know lots and lots of my friends love the paper dolls. But to me, they're not dolls either. They're people. Well, I mean, that's what Mike said. Well, maybe, they're not in a rush to call you because it's good news. Look, if you don't know whether it's good news or not, that's kind of torture. Torture, I tell you. Several orders after the sale that you had to pull and square away. Yeah, I even like when I do giveaways and if I'm giving away more than one thing, I struggle with making sure I mail it to the right person. I mean, I'll be perfectly honest with you. Like if I do a mailing to my channel members, oh my gosh, I was thinking about when I did one for, I just did like, I don't know, like a card kit for channel members. And I was wondering how poor Kendra does it of Kendra's car challenges because it's hard getting everything straight. Which one goes to who and when you send it and how much is the postage and all the things, all the things. Notice I leave things open here, so in case I want to tuck stuff in, I somehow don't think this is Tim Holtz paper. I don't know. Just doesn't feel like I recognize it. That's crazy, right? But I'm typically pretty good at recognizing Timmy. Timmy, let's get a piece of that tape. Just want a little one. Go. Find out which side is the. Should I do pick up? Uh-oh, struggle bus. I can't figure out. There we go. I need something pretty on here. Maybe that. I want something in the blue range there. I don't think I have any more of these in the blue range. This one's a blue range, but it's a purple blue. It's not a. Okay. What have I? What have I sitting around here? I do not want to go digging through all my crap. Um, those are only partial butterflies. That one's pretty tiny. And I want a tiny one. Got a yellow rose here. What if I punch that out? Hmm. Oh, buttons. I got buttons. Yeah, I don't want to punch it out. Let's look at the buttons. Buttons don't count because Tim doesn't make buttons. There we go. I like that. That might help. I don't use an app. I probably could, but my doctor never mentioned it. I could probably figure it out. Yeah, I like that button. That might still be Tim Holtz paper that I decoupaged on there. Not sure. Just sit there and hold it for a minute. I could call them, I'm just not that girl. Like, I feel like I'm bugging people, and I realize that I need to advocate for my own health, blah, 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 blah. But I'm just so old school. He told me if I don't hear anything by this Wednesday to call. But that doesn't mean I can't have hope that they'll get to me before then. Okay, I don't love this tape for this reason, but normal people could probably get this off of here without a problem. I'm just not a normal people. There we go. There, got a little journal. I could do little pockets inside of there, but this will just be something that's tucked into a pocket somewhere. Okay, next. That took too long. Took too long. Too many decisions. Too much digging. Let's make a couple of hidden paper clips. I do like those. If I can find my paper clips. Right, they are. And these are also fabulous for hidden paper clips. Okay. But I want to use one that isn't my favorite for the underneath. Or a smaller scrap. Oh, here's something I broke that I can use. No, I don't want to use that. Change my mind. What's this? Ooh, I love this one. Okay. Now, I think I want this to be a side paper clip. So I'll need two paper clips. Now this is how I like to do this. That's a perfect scrap piece of paper. I'm going to do one here. Everybody does these differently, so, you know, if you learned it a different way, do you? But there's a reason that I like to do it a specific way, and I'll show you what it is. So a lot of times you'll see, and people will just cut it off here, but I like to fold mine. And the reason for that is that it's easier to find the end when I'm trying to clip it onto a side or whatever. So I'll just fold this up and then just kind of trim it off. I don't need it to cover the whole thing, but I need it to cover a good portion of it. That way I've got a fold here that tucks into the paper. And this will be like, I'll put a tab on this one just for fun. For kicks and giggles. Thank you so much. What I want to do here, and I do like to do this, is I like to just take a piece of acetate and put it in between so that I don't, like the glue doesn't seep through and glue down something I didn't want glued down. Plus that I get a firmer surface to press down on. Fold this one up. Trim it. It doesn't have to be perfect on top because nobody's ever going to see it. See how I had glue seep out there? I don't have to worry about it because it's seeping out onto the acetate. And that ensures that I can get it glued nice and tight without worry. And it makes sure I don't glue it together, right? Okay, so this is approximately approximately 3 inches. So I'm going to score this at 1.5 inches. Okay, and then I can trim it down. I want it to be just a little bit longer than the paper. Where's my pencil? I know you're here somewhere. Hi, Lynn. Welcome. Nice to meet you. I don't think I've seen you here before. Okay, I made a line there. You guys saw me do it, right? Where is it? I can't find the line I made. Really? Come on. I can't believe that. Okay, I see it now. Right. Okay, fall on the floor. Okay, and then I'm going to round the corners here on this. Do the 7mm. Actually, I think I might need to shorten that up a little. No, I think it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Happy birthday this week. Hi, Paula. Thank you so much. My channel has not been as busy as it was in the past, and I'm okay with that. Just because, you know, I'm not doing like the brains, you know the words. I'm not doing the guys, I'm a hot mess. I'm not doing the crafty owl stuff right now or any of that. I will again in the future, probably. I'm not going to commit to anything until I know where I stand. Then I'll make those commitments. I want to get this glue right up to the edge. I just want to kind of center this in here. Eyeballing it basically. A gaming live? Like what kind of game? I've got lots and lots of buddies here that game. I do not. Okay, I want to make a tab for this. I'm looking for a skinny scrap. This looks perfect. This is about an inch, so we'll score that at half an inch. Where'd my scoreboard go here? And as you know, I put these over when it's really small. It just makes it easier. So half an inch. Fold that over. Let's find this guy and let's make a notch center. Dang it, don't move on me, you brat. It keeps moving. I want you to not move. Oh, come on, don't get caught. It's fine. Oh, that's pretty crooked, but whatever. Little tab going there. It doesn't matter if it's not perfect. Yes, it does. See if I can straighten that cut out a little bit. Hey, Cordelia. I'm gonna get glue this pretty much right up to the edge here. It doesn't have to be right in the middle. It doesn't matter at all. Mike got a side job, as they used to call them, paintings a room in a house. He hasn't professionally painted in so many years. Okay, I need a word here, and I think I'll take this word September. Do you remember? Bum. I think I'll take 16 December. I mean September. I don't know. Ba, 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 ba. Oops. Okay, take care, Lynn. Thank you. Nice meeting you. Thanks for stopping by. It's even Latin. And now I can decorate this if I want or not. Hopefully that glue is dry. Not quite. I need to give it a couple of more squishies. Just around where the paper clip is. It feels pretty wet still. Yeah, it is. I shouldn't have taken it off yet. And these will loosen up a bit, you know, as they're used. Just trying to make sure this is all the way out to the edge. There we go. Or I press some more. Really want to press, get that all down. And then I'll show you what that look like inside of a journal. Especially where the paper clips are. Okay. Let me see here. Well, this is neat. Did I make this? I think I made this. That's pretty neat. That's the orange Tim Holtz paper. Yes, I did. Not that you would want a tab on the very last page, but maybe you want a tab on this page. This is some just copy paper, so it's gonna probably try to rip on me if I'm not careful. So as long as you have those glued in there nice and tight, it'll slide in as far as it's gonna slide in. I know you can slide more, but maybe not, because this is a ripped piece of paper. This must have been me just experimenting with something that I saw. That's kind of what one of those would look like. I don't want it on this. That's cool. I think I'll put that in here. Put it in my Timmy. Put in my Timmy stuff. This is a paper I'm hoarding. It's a Christmas paper. I'm hoarding it forever because I absolutely adore this paper. So that's, oh, I like that on there too. That's what that looks like. So on either side, when you turn the page, um, this side, meh, I can do without, but this side, love the houndstooth. Da, da. Okay, could further decorate this, but I don't think I'm going to. I think that I'll leave that for when I put it in a journal. So I've got quite a lot going here. I could probably throw together a journal one of these days when I'm done with my color project. All right, one more, and then I'm gonna have to skedaddle out of here. I didn't get my old people nap today. I love this. Is this Timmy paper? I can't tell. I think it is. But I love the little advertisements. I wish I had the rest of it. Okay, what do I want to make with that? What could I possibly make with that? Um, I don't know. I think I'm gonna not do that one. See, this is one of the ones where I like both sides, so it's very hard for me to choose. But, you know, in like a portfolio situation or something, I'd have to, this would have to be, you know, like a cover page. So I'm gonna leave it big, as if it were a cover page. Let's see here. What's this? Wait, what's that? Oh, look at there. Instant tag. Oh, it is. It's a beautiful day here today too, but I have not gone outside. I haven't been outside, friends, in days. Um, Wait a minute. I'm lying. I did go outside just for a couple of minutes. If I want to. Na 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 na. Hey, I'm just thinking journaling spot. If this was going to be a journaling tag. These are kind of small, but might work out if it was decorated. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Yeah, thunder. We had, I think, some thunderstorms yesterday a little bit. I mean, we've been getting a lot of threats, but um, you know, that's kind of how it is here in Huntsville. Like we get a lot of threats for storms, and then it never really happens. Cordelia, I gotta ask you, and I have well, I don't have the Nextdoor app, but I am registered with Nextdoor. I don't like apps. Um, do you live anywhere where you're impacted by a certain data center in Georgia, my friend? Because I had read, and the reason I asked is I had read that residents nearby were having problems with their water pressure. And I've been having problems with my water pressure for about a year now. And started to kind of blame the data center for it. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm just playing. We're supposed to start here. Oh, I like. Okay. But where do you? Oh, I see. There's an actual mark thing. if you can get it to go in. Why aren't you going all the way in? Oh, I see. Okay, I get it. I get it. I get how this works. Big enough? Yeah. Okay. I can sleep during the day, but I typically will watch TV and not necessarily sleep, but just doze off while watching TV. I just have to watch something really boring so that I fall asleep watching it. Oh, I like that. Okay. Let's cut you off right here. Right there. Why not? I bought a whole sack full of little punches like this at a thrift store, but they closed that dang thrift store. It was like 20 bucks for the whole bag. A lot of them though are stuck, like they just don't work. And I imagine, in my mind, I can fix it. I can unstick them, but this edge one, look what this does. Is this one that sticks? Probably not on light paper. Yeah, it still kind of sticks. Well, you shoot bad doop, shoot bad doop. That's the problem I have with these. They stick like that, and I don't really know how to fix them. I think maybe some WD-40. I don't know. A bunch of them I threw out because I tried to unstick them. They wouldn't unstick. They wouldn't do it. I didn't find Paradise. What did I end up watching? I forget. Quit messing with me, stick. Anyways, as I was saying, I posted to that neighborhood thing to see if anybody else is seeing the same thing here in my neighborhood. So I have a data center about 2 miles away. But subsequently, there's also a whole new neighborhood. Like there was a high school and they moved the high school and bought up the property and built a neighborhood. Okay, I need something across the top there. Not that. Oh, this one. Okay. I want to get the whole edge. Okay. Yeah, it's like you don't really know. I mean, I don't really know how to fix them when they're broken like that. And so they're fairly useless. Let's trim you to 3/4 of an inch. doing? I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just screwing around, Bobby. Okay. That across the top here. Whoops. And this is just the back side of the tag. Just so. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna mute you guys for a minute. Okay, friends. Results are benign, but there's still something wrong, but it's not cancer. So, yay. I am so relieved. Putting them in the freezer works to unstick them. Thank you, Vicky. Yeah, our house was built in the late 60s. I think. But Mike assures me that's not the issue here. Of course, you know, he doesn't want to fix it either, so. Okay, that's the back. Here's the front. Yay, I'm happy to. I mean, there's still issues. I mean, obviously, because they're going to call me in a couple days to schedule, you know, my plan of treatment, which, okay. I don't know what that means, so we'll see. And if that's just to follow up, because he did want to follow up with me. Like I said, I don't know if I said or not, but I did have a polyp removed, and that could have been, he said that could have been what was causing the problem. But they also did an ultrasound, and they did find quite a sizable fibroid. So that might have to, I might have to, you know, get that taken out, or just talk about taking out the whole thing and never worrying about it again. I don't care. I don't need it anymore. It quit working 11, 12, 13 years ago. Yeah, I'm hoping so too. Anyway, okay, so we got a tag here, and I'm not going to decorate the front of this because it's already decorated. Super easy to do. And we got a little tiny journaling space. I don't love that. You know what I'll do? I know what to do to make me love it. I'll add a little real lace. I'll make it. That'll make me love it. Oh, now I'm hungry. I haven't had an appetite, and I think it's just been stress. Like, I'm just not hungry, but now my stomach's like, oh, God, let's eat. That's crazy, huh? Come on, glue. Do your thing. I gotta call Mike and let him know. He wasn't worried about it, but you know what? Whatever. There, I like that much better, don't you? It just kind of finishes it. You can't really even see that one. Anyway, thanks for coming to hang out with me and getting here on my journey with me today. That's kind of why I went live. I thought, I'm just going to do whatever I can do to keep myself busy, to stop dwelling. And here we are. So, thank you so much. Yeah, stress says bad things to everything. You had a cyst the size of a grapefruit. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, there's definitely pain and pressure and it feels heavy like, um well, let me just say this. I've been pregnant 6 times. I've had 5 live births. So I kind of know the feeling of what it feels like to be pregnant. Anyway, don't forget to leave me a thumbs up if you want to. Whatever. I'll be back Thursday, maybe before then, maybe, yeah. Um, I hope y'all have a good rest of your week. Take care. Bye.